So now I kind of put my team in a bad position. Now they have to get a force while I'm down. A scout somehow in behind. That scout cut off Shade's exit. Like, a lot of people were getting behind us. So at this point in the match, people were starting to get frustrated that we were getting flanked constantly. Here I saw T-Lar get in our lobby. Oh, he does the exact same thing again. He gets behind a corner, so I can't chase him. I would have challenged him if he was just in the open, but since he grabbed that corner, I couldn't fight him. So if you're a soldier and you can use a corner like that, it really deters scouts from fighting you. Right. So we're down 2 right now, and we're down 2. I'm trying to see where their combo is again. Seeing their demo climb usually tells me that their medic will probably be climbing out. Here I spotted it out. I actually saw their medic on Spire. As scout, I can kind of risk taking those quick peeks to spot their combo. Having as much information as I can get for my team is very important. I don't know why T-Lard went out drop down there. Maybe Clockwork's in forward spawn. Here they popped in, so we just ran back. What I wanted to do was come up here on this side of the last because I mean, on the one hand it's dumb because I could run into 2 buff scouts just focusing me down, but on the other hand, what I would have expected them to do is try and use every little bit of that Uber.
Grant, did you see the convo I just sent you?
Yeah, I'm streaming. I did, yeah, and I'm streaming, sorry.
If we whisper, can they hear?
Yes, they can hear everything that I hear, and I hear your voice.
Okay, then I'll talk to you on Steam. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So anyway, if they Ubered into lobby there, what I would expect them to do is try and maybe slip into last and like beat us on our retreat to try and cap. So I would try and beat them on their, they'd try and beat us on the retreat, probably rush the point. So what I would have wanted to do is cut them off right here and maybe try and pick their medic if he followed the scouts. All right. All right, resuming. So they use their Uber into lobby, so we're trying to push out. We have Uber advantage. They just sent in 1 soldier here, Platinum. But I was kind of dumb there. I focused Platinum. Even though his jump was like so bad, I gave him a lot of my attention and I kind of left myself vulnerable to being flanked on Spire. What I should have done was looked at him at first, give him a few pot shots, but I should have at some point been looking to my left just in case I was getting jumped from the other side or spammed or pushed by a scout. So that was a mistake there. And it looks like something is on Spire, in fact. Sounds like there's a scout maybe. Oh, they sent both soldiers, so, oh, and a scout, so that was too bad. Lansky just exploded. So they went down 3. What I want to do right now is spot sticky traps or their players. Harblue, it looks like, slipped behind us. But in our mumble, we were saying, can anyone stop the back cap? And Blaze said that he could slow it down, so we trusted Blaze. That was kind of a strange situation there. I'm guessing Clockwork was really weak because Indus like pushed past me, and then Clockwork was there, and then I got behind Indus after I killed Zalox, and then I don't know, their spawns started coming in. If their spawns weren't there, I wouldn't have died to Indus. I could have taken my time and kept him trapped in that house, but I had to like kind of commit to it as fast as possible, or maybe I could have run away, but I ended up giving him an Uber Saw, but the spawns were really just, it was bad timing, I guess, for those spawns to be coming up right when I needed some time to kill Indust. So here, Clockwork's distracting, Duatna's doing a lot of damage. We just want to push them out of middle if we can. Clockwork ends up surviving, so with our spawns up in 2 and them not having mid, I think we actually go to refight this. So I call that I'm pushing underneath. It doesn't look like anyone spotted me, so I go up for the big flank. I see Blaze kills off the medic, so immediately I turn around to catch their spawns. And here I just want to just keep track of that scout, because we've been losing track of Harblu, so it was important that I kept track of him. Okay, so now Uber advantage. We're pushing bats. They should not have been that far up. So a couple issues with their forward hold here was they didn't have enough pressure on us on the drop down side, so we were able to get all the way up without really having to Uber. And then they also let us come in and flank them. So once they gave up drop down, they should have been backed all the way out to last. But Indust was still retreating from the left side of their lobby. So, and the other issue with their forward hold is they had an engineer at last already. So that was kind of a split forward hold. They didn't, because they had the engineer at last, they were leaving something open basically. So having that scout unavailable to like chase someone lower main or something could have hurt them. You know, so I think those are the two main issues with their forward hold here, and then we ended up getting in and getting a lot of kills. I just run on point because the sentry NG drops down and blocks it, but then I think we're gonna win this, so get some good cleanup here. There's an IM match. IM match. When is it? If it's at 11 Eastern, I might have enough time to catch it after this. If it's right now, then I don't know if I want to interrupt this. So here I'm kind of changing up the mid, as you may notice. Since Zalox was putting so much pressure on our scouts early, what I wanted to do was put some pressure on him so that he couldn't damage Clockwork as much. And maybe if he was so focused on spamming across, I could rush up and kill him. Here I'm just scanning around looking for any threats. Oh, meat shot platinum too. That was too bad that he killed me and he killed Blaze. Wow. This was actually kind of bad. I was kind of upset at this. Because what Lansky just did there was, even though we had numbers advantage, Lansky still took a 1v1. You know what I mean? Like, even though he was like flanking and kind of like Enigma was in the middle of everyone, Lansky went too early and Enigma just cleaned him up because Enigma was getting pocket heals. Lansky was like 160 health or something. So he turned that into a 1v1 when it should have been a 2v1. And then it's so risky to like force your demo to 1v1 a scout. So that kind of upset me. I remember calling like for Lansky to just wait, but he committed on it. See, now b4nny has to hit some miracle pipes, and all Enigma has to do is shoot Shade a few times while he's reloading. Indus there hit the arrow of his life. Enigma was falling. Indus arrowed him. He arrowed him twice, I think, in this whole fight. But yeah, b4nny just doesn't have enough ammo to keep like shooting at Enigma, and eventually Enigma has the opportunity to just chase him down. Gordon, I'm just doing my own demo right now. I might do a couple of my own demos, but and apparently there's a cast. Oh, the match is right now. No, people are saying it's 11 East. Okay, so I'm gonna do a cast after this. I better not pause too much because I want to get that match in. But these are my demos. Sub demos are still gonna be on Sunday. So at this point, I think Clockwork has showed up to mid, but their scouts have as well, and then Shade goes down. So that all stemmed from earlier mistakes. Really, I mean, that's not really Shade's fault. So here, no one should die to this Uber. Jesus, that rocket from Platinum. I should not have died there. This was starting to get pretty bad. Like, we're already down two rounds, I think, or 1 round, whatever. So it's pretty bad to be making these kind of mistakes. This is a demo from GXL LAN, yeah. So since the Spire has not started capping yet, I always do like to attack and see if we can defend it. Here what I'd be scared of is what I expect the moment I see that scout capping and I know we won't stop him. What I'm worried about is him trying to run to last. So what I'm doing is setting myself up to take this route so I can chase him all the way to last. And I think I end up cutting him off. So yeah. So I see him. I cut him off here in upper lobby. I should kill him. I don't know how those shots are not registering. Clockwork comes in. I guess I just wasted his time. I wasted Enigma's time, so Clockwork could make it. So now I'm capping Spire. The spam starts coming. I want to get off this. I should have died. Zalak should have killed me. But since Spire is so close to being capped, I might have wanted to back cap this, but we lost our demo and soldier. So I think I ended up just, back spawning. It's important we get the Uber here too. So someone ends up running in lower left and they just fucking cap the point on us, which is really dumb. Because there, I don't know. There I feel like I had the top controlled. Mid, lower main was not really a big threat, I felt like. So I felt like at least our scout or roamer should have been watching left. So we were all kind of just, I don't know, disappointed with that. So now we're down 3-1. So this is when we really got to start, bringing it back. Because if we go down 4-1, they can just start playing the clock, and that's when we lose. Because mix-up is no stranger to, guaranteeing a win, So here I see Zalox fell down. I get some free shots on him. Force a scout to shoot at me as well. Blaze is in so deep early that like they all fell back, and they all are just in valley. So this was like the easiest mid in the world for us. Here I missed a bunch of shots, I remember. No? Okay, never mind. It was another time. Maybe I already missed all my shots for this game. But yeah, since Blaze made so much room, and because I pulled a scout into Valley, their entire team was down there. So I just walked across the point afterwards. It's pretty awesome. Do I have binds for changing classes? No, I don't. How come my view model keeps going away? So here as a scout, I'm just trying to lead so that if there's a trap or anything silly, I would be the one to die to it, not our combo. Their Clockwork was fucking risky taking that fight with 3 health, but I chased down Harblue. He challenged me in choke there, and I got the upper hand at that time. So we got that pick. We're going to move on it. I want to focus the Pyro if I can. I make him dead the stickies, but they pop. Now I'm just trying to survive, waste their ammo as much as possible. I'm so weak. I think they let me out. I don't know why. I feel like I should have died there. Their scouts just didn't shoot me. Somehow TLR, oh, I was too weak. I should have killed him, but I was too weak. And he kind of turned around at a weird time. I think what I expected was I'd be able to rush up and shoot him in the back, but then he turned around and kind of startled me. b4nny hit a really nice pipe on that medic. So now at this point, I just want to make sure that Shade survives. So I'm trying to pocket him right now. Since Indus died, what I wanted to do there actually was, after I got my first buff, I wanted to just clear lobby, because lobby is where all the weak players would be, because there's that big health pack. So I ended up finding TLR. Their medic had just died. I could hear some rockets going off, so I expected someone kind of to be in that area. And if I was confident, like if I looked in there and I was like swarmed by 3 people, I would have run away. But since I went in there and I only saw TLR, and I was pretty confident he'd be weak, because their med just died, he's near the health pack, I went for the fight and got the pick. Also, I'm feeling a bit sick, so I'm clearing my throat a lot. I should drink a little bit more water. What the fuck was that? It's like he's a ghost. He just ran up and shot me. I was really upset when I died there, because I was right next to my combo, and he just held W and killed me. It does not make any sense. This is a Florida State shirt. This is just a Florida shirt. Something you get in a souvenir shop. My dad got it for me. I've never been to Florida. Sorry, I'm a poser. Clockwork sneaks in behind, unseen. He does this so much, I don't understand how he gets away with this shit. This was actually a really terrible push, because Clockwork was in position to flank and go for a big play, but we Ubered so early that we couldn't get our, we couldn't, what would have been ideal was, like, we should have waited on the Uber for Clockwork to go first, so that they wouldn't already be falling back, But since we went and Ubered first, they were already backing into spawn when Clockwork ended up going, and then we also just split up so much that people got picked on every entrance. Now Shade's dead. Here, this is bad, I remember this. A soldier jumps me and I don't kill him or something. I think, yeah, this is bad. So I'm sitting here on bats. I'm kind of in a hiding spot because I can hear their Uber. If you guys pay attention, you can hear the sizzling. So what I would want to do is drop on their medic, but I couldn't find Indust. That was really weird, because like I expected when the soldier jumps that he'd be getting healed, but like I kind of looked for the heal beam and then looked back at him. I also didn't want to, like, if the med was there, or if I knew where the med would have been, I didn't want to expose myself right away and then like just shoot the soldier, because then if anyone else was around, it would be like a waste of my hiding spot to just shoot a soldier if I could have killed the medic. But apparently Zalox was on bats. I don't know how he killed Clockwork at the same time as me, but if I would have just paid more attention, I probably could have found Zalox there on bats. And maybe what I would have done if I found Zalox was I would have literally held W at him, and even if I didn't kill him, I would keep running, because if their demo's not at last, that gives me a really good chance of capping last. So if I would have spotted Zalox there, I would have tried to kill him, but if I didn't, I'd just keep running and try and cap last. Didn't work out that way, though. So I don't think we forced their Uber yet. We killed TLR, which is a really good pick to get before the push. But apparently someone's like super aggressive on flank, so I'm rotating over to make sure Shade survives. Now I call them coming through choke. I spot out the crits. Just saw Zalox kind of like hovering there for a little bit, so I kind of read the crits. and then luckily Shade was able to dodge it. I don't want to fight this guy 1v1, so I'm kind of taking my time fighting him until my teammates can jump it as well. I'm seeing some weird sparks on these shots. Like, I feel like a lot of those should be hitting. Looks like we had a really good flank there. That's why Inus didn't escape. Shade died, unfortunately, but yeah, there I was trying to take my time so that I wasn't fighting 1v1s. That was basically how we fought Spire there. Now I believe they didn't get any spawns, so I'm just going to rush onto Spire, try and cap it up as soon as possible. Playing against Mix-Up for many seasons, they love to contest Spire. That was like their thing back in like season, I don't know, ever since season like 9, I guess. Mix-Up has been all about their Spire defense, and that's something I always expect when I play against them. Oh, I better rewind because that was some important action there. Alright, sorry. I'm chatting on Steam. The distractions. Did I go to the absolutely wrong place? Oh boy, I went to the wrong place. Fuck! Alright, let's start fast forwarding. Oh, is my game gonna crash? No, it's not, thank God. Where were we? No, my game crashed. No! That's so frustrating. Thorn. Okay, thank you. Thorn's got the number for me. Let's, go to tick. What did you say, 102,000? It didn't work! How do I do it? Let's hope it doesn't crash this time. But usually I'm safe jumping 20,000. 20,000 at a time, so I'm gonna try this. Come on. No, it crashed. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go 10,000 at a time. I need to do this fast because that match is gonna start and I want to cast it. I used the wrong command, didn't I? It's demo go to tick. Yeah, alright. Demo go to tick. Play demo. Let's see if it works. You guys have attention to detail. I like that. Matt, Q mode 0, skip without crashing. Okay. Alright. This is working. This is working. Alright. Thank you. Perfect spot. So here we go. Rush into Spire. Yeah, I'm not expecting it to start on time, but I still have like 15 minutes in this map, or this demo, so that's why I'm in a hurry here. Okay. So those scouts are both on the right side, so I kind of wanted to position myself towards drop down because that might leave an opening. A scout ends up pushing through, shoot him in the back. The stickies are dead, so now I'm kind of wondering if there's an opening to go last. But I see Zaylock's back up. I hear him trapping this door. I don't know how those stickies hit me, but I wanted to bait him into deading. That's why I peeked the door even though I knew it was trapped, because I thought I could sit right on the edge, still hit him without dying. Here I get in behind that soldier, so I just focus him down first. Zaylox kills me, but yeah, I guess that's what I did. Here this was really bad. We're all split up from the heals. Duatna hits the pipe, hits the other pipe. Shade hit an arrow, but that arrow was unimportant. Duatna did it all on his own. Yeah, I'm going to cast an IM match here pretty soon. So I think since the last mid worked out pretty decently for me, I'm doing basically the same thing. I do see that scout on the left out of my peripheral, see the scout on my right, I call where they're all going. I feel pretty confident to just go up on the right side because I see them all in front of me. That soldier lands like well in front of me, so I just focus him. Scout runs away, so now I feel a little bit safer to like focus the soldiers because really at long range the soldiers weren't a threat to me. The scouts kind of in the middle were the threat. But after I saw one scout die and the other one run away, now I'm trying to pick a target over here on their combo. What I'm looking at is these soldiers, and I want to pick the one that's not buffed. So I go for that soldier who's not buffed. I didn't want Indus to escape here. He Uber saws me twice, which actually kind of fucks him, because he ends up popping his Uber. This is really crazy what happens next. Like, everyone was freaking out when this happened. Clockwork body blocks him. He doesn't get in spawn. My god, that was ridiculous. Indus was probably very disappointed with that, very upset. I would have been too. Here's Scout. So I'm capping Spire, but the Scout rushes Shade, who ends up being alone, so I don't give a fuck about the cap. I just need Shade to survive, because we need to win this round, so I drop off immediately to go help Shade. And at this point, I'm kind of freaking out, like, where the hell is the rest of my team? Because what I remembered was, like, all of us being at the forward spawn, and then I jump on Spire, and then they're nowhere to be seen. So I was kind of like scared there for a moment. I had no idea what the hell was going on. Indus got furious. He just confirmed in chat. Thank you, Indus. But if Indus would have died to me and not Ubersawed me, he actually probably would have. He would have spawned sooner, you know. So it kind of sucks for him. But you notice he also surfed that meat shot from Clockwork. That almost was enough to get him in spawn. Shoot the heavy in the back a little bit. Get shot from the soldiers. It seems our last pushes just have kind of poor coordination right now in this match, because it always seems to be like two of us are committed and two of us are kind of waiting to commit and stuff like that. So soldier jumps on Spire. He's not buffed. I'm confident. So I'm going to chase this guy a little bit. Teelar always jumps away. He does pretty good at that.
Doc, come on, man.
Here I want to contest Spire. Looking around, I see three unbuffed players. So the moment I see spam coming up from our demo, that's when I push. So, and it looks like Duatna got a kill on TLR. I don't want to get too close to Zaylox because he'll kill me. God, he hit me with a nice pipe. So